Coming up on Mountain News this morning, emergency rooms across Kentucky prepare to see patients as the high heat takes its toll. And a group of Eastern Kentucky students give back to a local animal shelter with the goal of making its animal occupants a bit more comfortable.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
6 o'clock on this Wednesday morning. Good morning. I'm Dakota Makris. Thank you for waking up with us and hope you all are having a nice, cool morning, because if you step outside, well, it's quite muggy. Let's take it over to Brandon right now. Brandon, not only are we dealing with heat, you've been dealing with IFB issues since 5:30.
Hey, listen,
bless your heart.
We'll power through.
Yeah.
We got it working for now. We'll see how it goes. But we were looking at the UVA-wise camera earlier, and it was just kind of a white view. But I don't know if it was fog or if it was just not working properly. But we got the visibility numbers pulled up here, and now it looked like over at the Wise County Airport, you're seeing less than half a mile, but not zero visibility like what the camera was showing. Could be either way. We'll keep an eye out and see what we find out there. But you see the limited visibility in a lot of areas this morning. Pikeville, Wise, Harlan, Logan this morning, and then anything less than 5 miles, which includes Hazard, Moorhead, Somerset. That's it for right now. Again, showing limited visibility. So just be careful out there this morning. I-75 at Corbin, not too bad down that way so far, but I drove through quite a bit of patchy, dense fog on my way to work this morning. So again, be careful. Give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. 68 in Clintwood to 76 in Prestonsburg. Those are our temperature ranges this morning. A lot of folks in the low to mid 70s out there. Very muggy because those dew points are above that 70-degree mark when you get that. And everybody's above 70 degrees at this point, so you're going to be feeling sticky out there. Instant sweat basically is the category that we're in. But again, it's just going to be one of those kind of slap you in the face type deals this morning. 95 is the forecast high today. We didn't make 96 yesterday, but we got close. 93 at both Jackson and the London Corbin Airport. Average is 82. The record, as you see there, 92. It says 1988. Let me check this data right here. It looks like that's the only one, because yesterday it was 1988 and 1984. So there you go. All right, we'll see how we do today, and I'll have more on the forecast in just a little bit. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, excessive heat watches and warnings are in effect in more than a dozen states. Flooding and severe storms hit some areas hard yesterday. CBS's Danya Backus has a round of the weather across the country.
Flooding not seen in Montana in over a century caught residents along the Yellowstone River off guard.
My family lives at the end of this road, a couple friends too, so they're just pulling out. My brother, it looks like, and his dogs right now.
Days of rain and a rapidly melting snowpack pushed the Yellowstone River to nearly 14 feet. The raging waters washing away this house.
That is insane.
Tourists have been told to leave the national park. Video shows a rock slide narrowly missing a car. In southeast Wisconsin, a search and rescue team in Milwaukee found the body of a 10-year-old boy swept into a tunnel during a storm Monday. 2 adults are still missing.
We've got dive patterns going. We have surface boats.
That same system also hit the Chicago area as a powerful supercell, ripping roofs off buildings, knocking out power to thousands, and leaving many to deal with Tuesday's 100-degree heat without air conditioning.
It's a sign of what's to come. It's going to be a hot summer.
The heat stretched down south. In Alabama, Cindy Hanger was happy to be working outside her family's food truck for the day.
It's 110 out here. Think it's hot up here? Imagine in there.
And in Odessa, Texas, where temperatures hit 101 degrees, a water line break cut off water to the city. Officials passed out bottles to help residents handle the heat. Danya Backus, CBS News.
Well, the heat is also a cause for concern in Whitley County, where crews are out searching for a missing man. Crews are looking for 75-year-old Daryl Carter, who has dementia. He was last seen on Sunday wearing a red checkered shirt, blue jeans, and brown boots. Well, they say he went into the woods searching for snakeweed and didn't come back when he said he would. Crews spent Monday searching the Rockholds community, and yesterday crews were back out on Galhard Road searching. The sheriff says Williamsburg police have 2 search dogs in the area. And again, this is who our crews are looking for, Daryl Carter. He's been missing since Sunday again. The Whitley County Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information about his whereabouts to call their office. Emergency rooms are preparing for patients with heat-related illnesses to walk into hospital waiting rooms for treatment. Dr. Michael Dodd is an ER physician at Baptist Health. Well, the doctor says there are 3 big things to recognize when it gets this hot: heat stroke, dehydration, and sunburn. If you've been out in the extreme elements too long, look out for these red flags when it comes to overheating.
Excessive sweating, if you start running fevers, if you start feeling really, really tired, that might be your red flags to look out for.
Another symptom Dr. Dodd says to watch for is altered mental status and confusion. Those are indicators you should visit the emergency room. Well, the record high temperatures are also affecting outside workers. With the summer season less than 1 week away, temperatures are already reaching to the mid to upper 90s, causing some outdoor employees to take extra precautions. Kentucky Transportation Cabinet District 10 spokesperson H.B. Elkins says the cabinet is doing everything it can to help crews battle the heat.
We've been preparing for this since the latter part of last week when the heat wave was in the forecast. So we've been getting ready for it and letting the crews know what they need to do.
Officials say workers have been encouraged to take plenty of rest breaks and stay hydrated in the coming days. Well, the Challenger Center's STEAM Team Internship program gives local high school students a chance to grow their knowledge and serve their community. Our Zach Hawk has more on a community service project the interns delivered yesterday.
The Challenger Center STEAM team is just getting started for the summer. Hazard Independent High School junior Caden Couch is on one of his first community service projects.
It really shocks me because I personally have not done much before this, and that's why I really thank this program for getting me out here. And I'm really glad to be here, and it really hits me in my heart to feel that I'm making a difference.
On Tuesday, the interns delivered supplies to the Kentucky River Regional Animal Shelter as part of what will be a summer filled with community service opportunities.
The whole rescue shelter world, at least from what I know in the United States right now, is just completely overwhelmed.
Guided by STEAM team manager Joseph Collins, he says he wants the students to have unique experiences that prepare them for life.
We want to create positive change, and a lot of that is volunteerism, helping these animals, helping anybody that's in need, really. That's a big part of what we do. But we also work on skills development with the interns.
The interns study science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, hoping to find a passion while building a better community.
It's amazing because if you look at my age group, you won't see as many volunteers. And I think these kinds of programs can really bring up the population of volunteers to help around.
Despite a big day of volunteering at the animal shelter, officials say they still need a lot of support. In Perry County, Zach Hawk, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the STEAM team wants people to know if you have a project that needs a few extra hands, they want to help. More information is available on our website at WYMT.com. An Eastern Kentucky doctor is now taking on, well, another role. Whitesburg doctor Jonathan Hatton is one of 17 professionals selected to serve on Governor Andy Beshear's Team Kentucky Medical Cannabis Advisory Committee. Well, that committee was created through an executive order to advise the governor on providing access to medical cannabis for Kentuckians suffering from chronic pain and other medical conditions. Well, cannabis is often used as an alternative to highly addictive opioids.
6:09 here on this steamy Wednesday morning. We continue to track a little bit of fog, even in some of the higher elevations, seeing that on our Buffalo Mountain camera here in Perry County. Just off to the right side of your screen, we're seeing a little bit up there this morning, 73, a little bit of cloud cover as well on the right side, or excuse me, the left side of your screen, where you can see mostly clear skies up there. 68 Clintwood, everybody else is in the 70s. 71 Manchester, 73 Hazard, 76 Prestonsburg, 73 Wayne and Logan, London 2, 72 Williamsburg and Middlesboro. Again, 72, 73, popular number out there. 95 this afternoon. You factor in that heat index between 100 and 110. Hot and humid, a stray chance for a passing shower as we head into the afternoon hours. It is another heat alert day. More record-breaking temps, possibly. It'd be the third day in a row if we do it both at the airport at London Corbin and the National Weather Service office at Jackson. But we get some brief relief as we head into the weekend. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. 6:10 here. When we come back here on Mountain News this morning, federal lawmakers make a breakthrough agreement on some gun legislation. I'll tell you all about that in just a few minutes.